Hey everybody, it's Monday, which means it's the start of a new week. This week is week 5, and I want to start off by saying happy Thanksgiving to all of you. Because it is Thanksgiving week, we know that it's the start of a really busy season for everybody. It's inevitable that once this holiday hits, then it is a mad dash until the new year. And so I hope and I pray that as Thanksgiving comes, that you are able to take some time for yourself. Carve out some time for rest and time for family and for friends, and keeping the main things the main thing, and not allowing the distractions of the holidays um, to make you lose sight of what's most important this season. And the most important things for me are to worship fully, to be present, to give more than I spend, and to love more than I thought possible. And so I don't know what that looks like for you, but I do hope that you keep your big priorities this season, and not get too distracted by all of the things calling and demanding for your attention. Um, so it's Thanksgiving, which means there's some adjustments that need to be made in our schedule. I want you to know that your initial post for this week is not due until Friday. So you have your discussion 1 and 2 posts made by Friday. Then you can have Saturday and Sunday to respond, and Monday. So all of your work is due on Monday instead of Sunday. So giving you a little extra grace period to get that in. But also know that week 6 then will begin on Monday. So we're not waiting a day before we wrap up this course in its final week, but we will begin on time. So week 5, really quickly, we have the normal overview. This time we're looking at the Apostle Paul. We learned about the Apostle Paul in week 4, and there's chapters dedicated in the book of Acts to Saul's conversion experience. And in on this road to Damascus, Paul encounters the risen Christ, and his life is forever changed as a result of that encounter. And so now we're going to dive deeper into Paul's writing and his teaching, as he was a church planter. Among other things, Paul was a rabbi. He was a Pharisee. He was a church planter, a tent maker. He traveled all over the Roman world to tell people about the gospel of Jesus, the good news of Jesus Christ, and to establish churches for new converts. And so we're going to read some of his letters, learn about Paul's life in this week, and so you have a fair bit of reading to do as well. So note that there's a lot of reading, and so skim when you have to, read for detail when necessary. Also, a couple of videos for you, as well as the normal additional resources that will help you as you write this week's discussion, question responses, and your papers. Okay, so the format is the same as it has been in the previous week. Please note that because of the holiday, there is no class live session. I will not be posting an additional video this week. And so if you want extra credit, I want you to share with me via email through the messaging system 2 insights that you have gained as a result of watching these videos. Okay, so if you want to get the bonus points, then send me a message. Tell me something new that you have learned because you have watched these videos. Now, I need to skip ahead to the end of the course, because in week 6 you have a final project that is due, that you may or may not be aware of. So in the course syllabus, we're going to go into the weekly schedule, and we're going to go to week 6, and you'll see right here final assignment. Okay, and so what we need to do is go to this graded assignment page and click on final project, and you will see here you have a choice between a paper or a presentation. Okay, and so you can get the details here. I'm sorry, in the following tab, the format requirement. So if you want to do the presentation, you click on this, you can check it out, or you do the final reflection paper. And here are the instructions. Note, if you do the paper, you only choose one of the two topics, okay? Only one. Don't submit me a paper with both of these. One paper, minimum of 3 pages, or you will do a presentation, a PowerPoint slide project that you will attach, upload, and for me to review, and in 18 to 20 slides minimum. Okay, so minimum, need to think minimum. So think more than 18 yeah, for that project. And so if you have any questions, comments, or concerns about what that final project should look like for you, or the final paper, please reach out to me. I hope you all have a wonderful Thanksgiving. And I'm reminded, of 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 in this season of giving thanks, that we should pray continually, giving thanks in all circumstances. For this is God's will for you, Paul says, that you give thanks in all circumstances. And I know the holidays can be a really tough time because often around the holidays we're reminded of loved ones who have gone before us, and they're not around the table anymore. And so my prayer for you is that you would give thanks in all circumstances, knowing that this is God's will for you, that you be fully present to Him, and that you lifting up your spirits in prayer to Him, knowing that He is with you, He is beside you, He is before you, and so you can know and trust and depend on Him in every circumstance that you are in. So happy Thanksgiving to you. I hope you have a great week. I'll talk to you later.